Oh, the sacrifices I make for you. All right, Anne Louise, your prize is coming. Hey!
We have known and loved him by so many names over the decades. Back in the 70s, Henry Winkler was the iconic Arthur Fonzarelli, a.k.a. Fonzie, on Happy Days. Then there are the countless movies and TV shows, parts like Coach Klein in The Waterboy and Dr. Saperstein in Parks and Rec. Today, he is known as an acting teacher, Gene Cousineau, on HBO's popular series, Barry. Stephanie got a chance to sit down with the legendary award-winning actor, producer, director, and author. Take a look.
I am your super fan. I'm so honored that you're here. There's so many things I want to talk about, but I have to start with Gene.
Okay.
Okay, Gene. This character, he is a washed up, very vain acting teacher.
Yes.
And Bill Hader chose you for this part.
Yes.
What do you think about that?
It was an amazing thing because I got a call as I was leaving an estate planning meeting, which I didn't understand at all. And they said, Your Honor...
You didn't know what estate planning is?
I knew what it was.
What are you going to do with your money when you die?
Yes. I don't know. And then I got a call that Bill Hader wanted to meet me for an HBO project. And here we are finishing the third season this coming Sunday.
What amazes me, not just about this character, it's as though every generation knows you as a different character. I didn't even mention Barry, the defense attorney on Arrested Development.
Yes, right.
Each of these characters are so different, but these shows have cult-like followings.
Right.
Right?
And you know
iconic. Why?
Because if it is not on the page, it's not on the stage. And I have had the pleasure of working with extraordinary writers. And that's where it begins. The writer is the beginning and the end of whatever the entertainment is.
But so many of these characters that you've played aren't the starring role.
No.
They're supporting characters that you've made iconic. How?
I'm not sure.
Don't give me that.
Honest to God. Look, I get a part. I'm so happy. I'm working. And then they write wonderful things that I get to do. I listen to the director and I go on the journey. Honestly.
Do you have a favorite part?
No, I don't, because every one that I do, this is it. This is the best thing I've ever done. Oh, look, here it comes. Now I'm doing this. This is the best thing I've ever done.
Then gratitude.
Gratitude is the beginning and the end of my life.
Wow, explain that.
I believe in tenacity and gratitude. Gratitude allows you to get where you want to go. The tenacity gets you there.
Are you always a positive person?
I am mostly a positive person. I would say 98% of the time.
There are so many reasons why I wanted to talk to you today, but one of them that hits me personally is dyslexia.
Right.
I'm dyslexic. 2 of my children are. I didn't know I was until I was an adult.
Right.
Tell me about your journey, because you didn't know when you were a student.
I did not. Now, they did not know that I was, or anything about dyslexia at that time when I was growing up in the early 1880s.
What kind of student were you?
I'm in the bottom 3% academically in America. But what I fault is they didn't see me. They didn't see, oh, here's a young fellow who's got a problem. They just told me I was stupid.
Is that why you wrote this children's book series? Because
believe it or not,
right, you experienced it. Kids just think they're dumb. Or, I mean, for me, I cheated and lied and tap danced my way through it.
Right.
And then when I was diagnosed, I went, oh, well, that's what it always was.
You learn to negotiate your own learning challenge. And 1 out of 6 on this earth has a learning challenge. But I wrote the books and they were a time filler. I wasn't getting hired as an actor. So somebody said, write about your learning challenge for children. I couldn't do that. I met Lynn Oliver. We've written 39 novels. So I learned you never say you can't do something.
Then as a dyslexic, how'd you handle scripts? Because there are so many undiagnosed dyslexics, right? The mayor of New York City was just talking about 30 to 40% of people in prison in New York are undiagnosed dyslexics.
Do you know that they decide how many prison cells they're going to build by tests from the 3rd grade?
You're kidding.
No.
So how big of a part is dyslexia in your identity?
It is everything, because in the beginning, you think you're stupid. You're told you're stupid. You buy that you're stupid. And it takes the journey to I woke up one day, but like in my late 40s, I went, I don't think I am stupid. But it takes a while.
I'm not going to say reinventing your career because it doesn't need reinvention, but you've taken so many turns.
Yes.
You're a TikTok star. Your 12-year-old granddaughter produces your TikTok content. How did you decide I'm going TikTok today?
Because my granddaughter, India, said, Papa, you have to be on TikTok. She then curated the music. I love to dance, so I figured out the steps. She put the camera where it needs to be. And the last one I made was for my 6-month-old granddaughter, and I wrote her the Apple song.
Do you say yes to everything?
No. But I love my life. I love being on this earth.
Somebody said yes to you 44 years ago.
Yes,
Your
Stacey.
wife, Stacey.
Yes.
What's your secret to marriage?
I think will. I think listening. And I think accepting who is in front of you. Because there is no perfection. I am not a completely wonderful human being. But I try. And Stacey accepts the try.
We're talking about a lot of light, but you also talk about a decent amount of dark on Twitter. You talk about politics.
Okay.
In 2012, you were on this network.
Yes.
And you were talking about some Republicans.
Yes.
And you were saying they got a problem. I mean, it is outrageous kind of who they're becoming, what they're doing.
Right.
That was 10 years ago.
Okay, but here it is. If everybody just wants to win and they go toward autocracy, eventually it's going to bite them in the tush. So it's not a matter of saying, oh, my God, you're wrong. It's saying that when the autocracy takes over, they don't need your vote anymore. If they don't need your vote, you will be kicked to the curb. It will come back and bite you as well.
So what do you think about the state of the world right now?
I think that I don't know how yet, but I haven't given up on listening to each other. That, okay, you know what I hate? When people say you're an actor. You should just go and act. You shouldn't have a point of view.
Shut up and dribble.
Really? So what about, I'm an American first. I'm 76 first. My profession is an actor. I'm a thinking human being. I've got a point of view. I listen to the plumber. I listen to the candlestick maker. I listen to my butcher. Why shouldn't I have a point of view? So.
Then my last question.
Okay.
What do you want your legacy to be? Because let me just say, when we first opened this and we showed Fonzie,
yes,
there are a lot of people that have those iconic roles from many years ago, but they're saying, I'm sick of that role. I'm sick of don't bring it up. You smiled. I felt how excited you were to see the Fonz.
Do you know why? I had so
much
fun.
You love Arthur?
Him. I love him. You know how loyal Arthur is?
How?
He watches Barry. But the thing is that I had the greatest time.
Arthur Fonzarelli watches Barry?
Unbelievable. And then gives me notes. Yes. But
does Leather Tuscadero watch with him?
Leather. She is still rocking all over Europe. Susie Quattro. Now, you can't say, you don't talk about the dead. I wasn't crazy about Pinky.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right, then. We just broke some news there.
Yeah.
Henry Winkler. Thank you, thank you, thank you for spending time with us. I am so, so grateful. And as a reminder, the season finale of Barry can be seen this Sunday on HBO. You do not want to miss it.